Hello, and welcome to this video tutorial on how to set up a sent items folder in First Class. The first thing I'm going to show you is how to create a sent items folder in your mailbox, and then how we can send messages to this folder. As you can see, First Class is opened, and I have signed in already. First, we'll click on the mailbox icon here on the desktop area of First Class. When I do that, the window will pop open, which will contain all of the incoming and sent emails that you currently have in your mailbox. While on this window, I'm going to right-click and I'm going to choose the option called New Folder. Once I've clicked that, I should see this new folder appear. Once there, I'm going to single click where it says New Folder and remove the text that's currently there, and I'm going to give this folder a name. Now the name that I've picked is very simply Sent Items in all caps. And then I'm going to click Enter. And we should see the folder now is called Sent Items. Okay, once that's complete, I'm going to click the X in the right-hand corner of the mailbox window to close it out. The next thing I'm going to do is click on the Edit tab up here on the top left-hand corner. Then I'm going to move down until I see Preferences, and I'm going to single click that. Once that happens, I now am taken to this new dialog box window, and it has multiple tabs open up, and I'm going to click on the tab called Messaging. Once I click on the Messaging tab, some more tabs will open up underneath there. The tab that I'm looking for is called Mail Rules. While on the Mail Rules window, I'm going to look for the words Mailbox Rules ... And I'm going to click the icon next to it. It looks like a bunch of gears stuck together. Once I single click that, it's going to open up to a new dialog box called Rules. In here I have many options. The option that I'm looking for is New Send Rule. So I'm going to single click that button. Once clicking that button, a new window is going to appear that says Send Rule First Class. Inside this box, I'm going to make sure that the name of this rule is going to be called Send Rule. So I'm going to leave it alone. Then I need to make sure that the checkbox is enabled. So it is. So I'm ready to move on. Then in the If section, I'm going to click the drop down arrow and select Always. In the Then section, I'm going to click the drop down arrow and I'm going to select File Local Copy In. Right next to there's a text box that opened up, and in that area I need to type exactly the way I wrote it in my mailbox, the name of my Sent Items folder. So because I used all caps, I'm going to make sure it's all caps and exactly the same way that I typed it in before, Sent Items. Once completed, I click the Save button. Then I'm going to go to the X button in the top right hand corner and close out the Rules window. I'm going to go down to the bottom of the Preferences window and click the OK button. That should bring me back to the desktop. Now while on this window, I'm going to look and I double click on my mailbox, and I should still see my sent items folder. I'm going to send an email to someone and it will go directly to the sent items folder. So now I'm going to select new. I'm going to send an email to myself. And I'm just going to say test. Then I'm going to click the send button. And you can see the item no longer appears inside the mailbox, but if I click on the sent items folder, I can see the message that I just sent, and it has all the pertinent information like time and date. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope it was helpful.